This video is the final episode of the course Forensic Physics: How Science Solves Crimes in Court, presented by the Physical Sciences Consultorium. Throughout this series, we have examined how physics is applied to forensic evidence and how scientific reasoning supports legal decision-making. This concluding episode exists for a specific reason. It is not designed to introduce new tools or techniques. Instead, it reflects on what forensic physics can truly provide, and where its authority must end. Across the previous episodes, we have explored motion, heat, sound, digital traces, and uncertainty. Each topic revealed how physical laws constrain what could have happened at a crime scene. At the same time, each topic revealed limits that cannot be crossed. Forensic physics does not reconstruct reality in its entirety. It reconstructs fragments. These fragments are shaped by measurement, observation, and models, not by direct access to past events. What physics provides is constraint. It rules out what is impossible and narrows what is plausible. This is a powerful contribution, but it is not the same as establishing truth. Truth in a legal sense is not identical to physical reality. Legal truth is constructed through evidence, testimony, procedure, and judgment. Physics informs this process, but it does not replace it. Evidence itself is not reality. It is a representation of reality filtered through instruments, methods, and human decisions. Every piece of forensic evidence carries assumptions and limitations. Physics makes these limitations visible. It forces us to confront uncertainty rather than hide it. This honesty is one of science's greatest strengths. At the same time, physics cannot determine intent, motive, or moral responsibility. These questions lie outside the domain of physical law. Attempting to answer them with scientific tools alone risks overreach. There is also a danger in overconfidence. As technology becomes more advanced, forensic methods may appear increasingly precise. Yet precision in measurement does not guarantee completeness of understanding. Data can be abundant and still incomplete. Models can be sophisticated and still imperfect. Physics reminds us that more information does not automatically mean more certainty. This is why the limits of forensic physics matter. Recognizing limits prevents science from being misused as an instrument of authority rather than understanding. A responsible forensic scientist knows when conclusions are justified and when restraint is required. Saying, "This cannot be determined," is not failure. It is integrity. In this sense, forensic physics is not a tool for delivering verdicts. It is a discipline for clarifying boundaries, between what is known and unknown, between possibility and impossibility. Understanding the limits of forensic physics is not a weakness of science. It is an essential condition for its responsible use. When limits are ignored, science risks being transformed from a tool of inquiry into an instrument of authority. Courts often turn to scientific evidence for clarity. This is understandable. Scientific methods are systematic, testable, and grounded in natural law. Yet even the most rigorous methods operate within constraints imposed by measurement, data quality, and model assumptions. Forensic physics does not speak in absolutes. It speaks in terms of consistency, plausibility, and constraint. It identifies what cannot have happened and narrows what might have happened. This narrowing is valuable, but it is not a verdict. Legal truth is ultimately a human judgment. It emerges from procedures, standards of proof, testimony, and interpretation. Science informs this process, but it does not replace the role of the court. Problems arise when scientific evidence is treated as final truth rather than contextual input. Overconfidence in forensic techniques can obscure uncertainty and suppress alternative interpretations that deserve consideration. This risk increases as technology becomes more sophisticated. Advanced tools can create an illusion of completeness. Yet every measurement, no matter how precise, remains a partial representation of reality. The ethical responsibility of the forensic scientist is therefore central. Experts must communicate not only results, but also assumptions, uncertainties, and limitations. Transparency is not optional, it is foundational. An expert witness serves the court, not a narrative. Their duty is to explain what physics allows and what it forbids, without advocacy or exaggeration. Scientific restraint protects the integrity of both science and law. Equally important is the responsibility of courts to engage with scientific evidence critically. Judges and juries need not master technical detail, but they must understand that uncertainty is not ignorance and probability is not proof. When science and law respect each other's domains, justice is strengthened. Science provides disciplined reasoning, law provides judgment and accountability. Neither can replace the other. This course has shown that forensic physics is most powerful when it is modest. Its strength lies in its ability to constrain claims, expose impossibilities, and clarify assumptions, not in promising certainty. Recognizing limits does not diminish science. It elevates it. Honest acknowledgement of uncertainty prevents misuse and fosters trust. The Physical Sciences Consultorium is committed to promoting this responsible view of science. PSC aims to build scientific literacy that respects complexity and resists oversimplification, especially in socially consequential contexts. As you conclude this series, the most important lesson is not a technique or formula. It is a way of thinking, critical, cautious, and ethically grounded. Physics does not decide cases. It illuminates boundaries. Within those boundaries, society must decide.